quickly post. So if you know anybody that's in the major sporting events that hosts an arena, have them reach out. We wouldn't mind connecting them because, yeah, doing cross promotional business is a good thing. And Shane, if you're available. And you know what, Eric, you're ready. Oh, Shane, there you are.
Hello, hello. How are you guys this morning? Good? All right, I better
Yeah.
use my minute wisely. I'm Shane Bales, Production Health and Performance, here to help you with all your aches and pains, concussions, and different things. So, as you guys know, we have extended hours for our physiotherapists coming up. So we have evening appointments for people that want to see a physio. They're excellent. It's that time of the year. Start using up your benefits, because if you don't use up your benefits, physical program, that type of thing really works well. Actually, and I had a patient call me up from a chronic kind of injury point of view. So basically, I had a concussion. They're in London, but I know some friends, and they call me and they're like, okay, she's having persistent symptoms after a month. Great referral for me is anyone that has persistent symptoms after a month or even 2 months or further down the line. We do a lot of system checks from otoliths, vestibular, an autonomic nervous system, where a lot of other clinics don't do that. All right. So we get to the heart and crown of all the other things that aren't going well in the systems that are being ignored, so that we can do that for you and kind of get you back on track. The otolith system and the autonomic nervous system is something overlooked all the time that we often see better benefits when they come to our clinic. Anyways, I hope you guys can all hear me, because I've stopped and got rid of the kids and that type of thing. So good referral. Persistent concussion symptoms, and I'm giving a talk about baseline concussion. So if you know anybody or teams that want that type of thing done right now, we can always talk to them about acute concussion and baseline testing. I'm Shane Bales, Production Health and Performance. We get results, and so should you. Don't stick there and deal with pain or concussion symptoms for too long. Thanks again, Mike. I hope that was 1 minute. Take care. Bye.
Okay, thank you so much. And we'll swing over to Eric and then Susan Ebbs. Eric, go ahead, sir. And, oh, yes, before I launch, sorry, Eric, East Trade Wins, quick promo. That's the link. Go ahead, Eric.
Thank you, Bernie. We are accountants. We are management consultants. We're located in Canada. Typical client would be someone who finds their taxes complicated and needs professional expertise, or, what we do at this time of the year, and most of the time of the year, we do financial statements and corporate taxes, and we make companies behave properly, and we make governments respond properly. We can be reached at 613-254-7310 or at capros.ca. Everything else I will put in the chat line. Thank you.
Any BAMs or other things on the go?
Yeah, on the go, I want to have an oil change done by Sam. I finished the work for Phoenix, and I am waiting for a couple of people from Phoenix to bring me their stuff and to come and meet us.
Excellent. Thank you, sir. And so there's a Black Friday sale. It's through Canada Growth Network. And basically for $40 a month, you have access to Go High Level. And there's a few other accoutrements to that. $1 for 30 days, and then thereafter $39.95. Also gets you access to the group. And Susan Ebbs, what's
good
going on?
morning, one and all. It's that time of the year. Well, a little bit into the school year. Those kids come home with germs all over the place, and it spreads throughout the whole family. We have a fantastic product. It's called Clear Defense. Comes in the 475 milliliter size and also pocket size for your purse or pocket. What it is a hand sanitizer, and it kills 99.9% of germs. It is, I don't know if you remember back to COVID days, and people were getting burns just by touching the, touching the shopping carts, and your hands were getting dried out and cracked. Well, Melaleuca's product has 3 different moisturizers, and it's based with citric acid and thyme oil. So it's natural product, but it's effective. So this will help to eliminate or minimize the amount of germs that get into your home from your car wheel, your phone, shopping carts, etc. So it's Clear Defense, and it's from a company called melaleuca.com, and we have all sorts of non-toxic cleaning products. Regards to BAMs, well, I haven't done any BAMs, but I've got ongoing business with Wendy Chung and Penley Prevost. Thank you.
Thank you, Susan. Just as a quick side for our guest speaker today, Richard Crossman, BAM is a business activity meeting conducted between different members. And for those of you listening in, that's how the referrals work and how you make those cross connections and make things go better. We have a LinkedIn live post connection also. Just want to post that in the chat. You can put your contact details in there and any upcoming events that you want to share with the universe. Speaking of sharing with the universe, if you haven't had a chance with Kat, reach out to her. She will help promote any of your activities inside the Phoenix social echo chamber that we have, any of our different avenues. And did I say who was coming up next? I don't think I did. Well, I'm going to swing over to seeing who's on the screen. I'm going to swing over to Mike, and then I'm going to go to Jacqueline. Mike, what's going on, sir?
Great, thank you. Good morning, everybody, again. So, as we discussed before in the last couple of meetings, We Care Focused Distracted Driving needs your support on social media to raise awareness. It truly takes a village to make a real impact on distracted driving statistics. Our team at We Care Focus is working tirelessly to make our roads safer, and your involvement can make a huge difference. We would be grateful if you would like our page, follow, share posts, comment what your thoughts about distracted driving is like in your community. And every like, share, and comment provides us with vital social proof, helping us reach out more people and spread awareness where it's needed the most. So thank you for your caring for the community. I'll put the Facebook in the chat. And yeah, safe travels to you and you, Mike, Dr. Dent.
Dr. Dent, not the concussion dent, obviously. So you want to have a meeting, a good place to have it. It's kind of central in Ottawa is the Ad Hive. If anybody wants to have a BAM with me in person, that's would be a good place to go. Free parking attached. Jacqueline, what's going on?
Good morning, everyone. I don't know if you found it a wee bit chilly when you decided to walk out the door at 5 a.m. to go for your, of course, nature walk, as you consider to think, what is next on my slate? I only have a couple more weeks of this year to figure out what is next. I talk to my clients about the inflation. I talk about changing interest rates, and that happens in all areas of their life, and that includes mortgages. And since mortgage payments are typically one of the biggest household debts, the current trend is quite serious and can be a threat to many people's financial wealth in home ownership in our country. And I say that that's a sweeping statement, but that means what you probably want to do is take a few days to figure out how to stretch your hard-earned dollars. And so let me help you, help me help you to ensure that your expenses are being paid and making sure that what you leave is some funds so that you can save. There's ways to manage your expenses, and I'm a phone call away. So when you're looking for strategies for your mortgage money, you need to want to contact your mortgage honey.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, we're also yes, paying attention to those finances, super important. If you're a roofer and before the weather gets too cold, you might get your roofing done. And if you know someone that is in that space, have them reach out. have them reach out to you at Penny Lee for sporting events, by the way, just for clarification on that last message, that if you know someone that either operates the venue, sporting complex, arena, any of that, just have them reach out to Penny Lee and again, help promote their space into this universe. And I'm going to swing over to Dwight. Yeah, sorry, Dwight, didn't give you kind of a heads up. And then Sam.
Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. It's been, I guess, a busy week that we went through there. Again, Dwight and Nicole from Taste Sweet Life Catering. We're the Caribbean specialists. We basically specialize in creating many delicious tasting Caribbean foods. We currently at the food truck during the week. We're in our last phase. I think we'll be closing it by the end of this week. See, looked outside this morning and we saw some cool stuff. So in the truck, based on the clients coming through, it's been sort of dwindling. I guess it's more of a summer atmosphere for truck serving. So it'll be our last week, full week itself. Then we'll probably go down to weekends and that. This past weekend, we were at the food festival over in Parkdale from 12 to 4. Pretty busy time. In terms of clients coming through to purchase our patties and a few of the other items we have. Again, this week coming up, closing off the food truck, and anyone wants to make a pre-order before we do that, just let us know. And again, we're at 8717 Bank Street, and just ready to create any patties for you, or if you want to put in pre-orders for, say, a lasagna or anything like that, we can build those and have them delivered, or you can pick them up. Dwight and Nicole, Taste Sweet Life Catering. Take care.
Dwight, thank you so much. As a quick reminder, Mike is also available to cover off when you can't make one of the meetings, so he can do your infomercial in under a minute. So, reach out to him. If the calendars align, you're off to the races. Sam, what up?
Thank you, Bernie. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Richard. I remember Richard from maybe a year ago, maybe it was great voices, Richard. I remember you, so I'm looking forward to hearing more. Anyway, samstersconnectedcars.ca. Dash cameras are my main thing. If you don't have a dash camera in your car, you're subject to all kinds of things, including fraud. There's people out there that will actually cause accidents and blame you, and you can end up in court and pay all kinds of extra things that you shouldn't have to be paying. I highly recommend you get a dash camera, either myself or someone else would gladly help you out in purchasing one. Anyway, besides that, also do oil changes, brake jobs, minor repairs like that. And as Bernie mentioned, it's tire changing season here in Ontario, especially this part of Ontario. As mentioned, the frost is out there on the pumpkins. And if your tires are wearing down, I highly suggest you get those snow tires on soon, because, well, it gets very dangerous if you've got low tread on your tires and you get out in this frosty conditions on the street. You can end up in a serious accident. I've already changed 3 sets of tires so far for customers. Haven't changed our personal ones, but I'll be doing that shortly. But I highly recommend you get your snow tires ready for this winter, or book an appointment with me to get them done. Let's see, BAMS wise. Oh, yes, I didn't mention this a couple weeks ago. Dave Bellow and I went to a Red Blacks football game. He's been injured. He injured his hand months ago playing squash, and he hasn't been able to play, but I did take him out to the football game, and we had a great time. And Harvey Hope, I've been conversing with him because he's been helping with me with my new computer here that I'm on. And he just advised me that a brake job that I did on his car, He just got his tires changed for his winter tires, and it's been 40,000+ kilometers, and his brakes are doing just wonderful. He said he's got lots of brake pads still left. That's it for me, Sam Sturz, connectedcars.ca. Today's mobile electronics without the cost of a new vehicle, and a heck of a lot more.
Hey, Sam, thank you so much. Kelly, welcome on in. Guess what? You're up next. Tell us what's been happening.
Am I like up right now or next after
Oh.
someone different?
You're about to do your infomercial to say what you do for a living.
Now.
Yes.
Great. Okay, perfect. Hi, everyone. Sorry, I didn't quite understand if I was waiting for someone else to finish speaking or if I was going to go ahead. Nice.
Sam just did.
Thank you. I'm Kelly Harrigan. I'm a real estate agent. I'm your real estate agent with heart. I service the Toronto and the Ottawa areas. I use a combined multifaceted tactics of comparative market analysis. I'm very data-driven and information-driven. But equally importantly, I very much tailor my approach to the individual. I read between the lines. I listen with all of my listening skills. And I come to determine exactly how I can best help and support you as an individual or as a family. We pivot, we work together. It is a work in progress, and it's always a process. So I'm there with you every step of the way, from the initial meeting to the conceptualization of what it is you think you want, to helping nail down what you actually want, to getting you started, to locking down the place, to supporting you after the sale or purchase as well. I do not finish until we are happily settled into our new place. And even then, I'll pop around for dinner with a glass of wine happily to support you even thereafter.
Kelly, thank you so much. Any BAMs or referrals this week?
I've been speaking with Kat a lot lately. We are working on some goodies, trying to either revive or reincarnate my social media presence. So that's going to be pretty exciting. I'm very much looking forward to that process. And I did reach out to Penny Lee earlier in the week. Have not yet heard back from her, but those are my BAMs so far.
Kelly, awesome. Thank you so much. Mr. Pratt, my co-host on Act for Business and Other Ventures, has a book out, Freshly Brewed Coaching, and he is co-authored with Matt Hawksley. And I'm going to swing over now to Tony.
Okay. Well, thanks a lot, Bernie. Hi, everybody. Tony Jennis from Hire Yourself. I'm inviting everybody for a community bathing event. Instead of soap, we're going to be using sound vibrations. We're going to be using sound vibrations. It's happening this Wednesday night from 7 p.m. to 9. Those 2 hours are pinnacle for many reasons. And we're getting a huge reviews from every month that we're doing this. Come in with a question. Any question that, whether it's health related or whether it's something to do with your career, something to do with your kids, something to do with you. You want to make a decision and you're not sure which way to go, bring in that question, and by the end of the event, that will come out of you. That's the vibrations that we send. It's all about insight, and that's what a reading really is. When someone comes in for a reading, I'm reading your energy, so it's inside of you. And through this event, we're going to create an atmosphere of solitude and being able to get just the right frequencies so that it just comes out of you. All of my in-person studio tickets are sold out. They've been sold out for about a week, last week or so, but the virtual part is wide open. I have about almost 20 or 25 people coming on Zoom through this Zoom ID, actually, so you're welcome to come in. If you are interested, Richard, as a new person, you're welcome to come in. So we can chat more about that if you're interested, okay? So this is a great event. If you really want to bring something out of you, it will heighten your consciousness and make you look at yourself in a different way. You're going to change in some way, and always does. Tony Jennis from Hire Yourself. We are here to raise your spirits. Okay, some of the businesses that I've done, I'm still doing business with Josh. There's still things that were happening with my new computer that I got, and I'm upgrading some stuff with Real. Got another thing going with him. He's making us an app for our business. And Kat, I can't say nothing much more about Kat. She's amazing. She's really has turned into a really pinnacle point in my business. She reminds me of things that I would know that other people should know. So that's great, Kat. Thank you for being in that ring with me. And ongoing with Penny Lee, we're following up with some BAMs, and I'm also following up with her physically, and her wound is starting to heal. It's been a while. Those of you that don't know what's happening with Penny Lee, she had this situation where a cut or a bruise never healed, and it was an open wound so there's a long name for it, it was an open wound for a long time, so it just didn't heal over. So between various vibrations and tunings and doctors and therapists and thing, we finally are able to move this thing back. So she's getting better. All right. And and that's over. Oh, one more question to Mike. When is your next We Care Focus? Do you have meetings or your class, or is there a get together coming up? I want to put it in the calendar for Phoenix, if that's okay.
What I'll do is I'll send you, I don't do face-to-face right at the moment. Since COVID, that all kind of stopped. I
Yep.
created a 45-page reference guide, safety guide, one-stop shopping geared for parents of new drivers. And that way they can have good conversations. They know everything. They have videos. They have all the penalties. One-stop shopping. Like I said, I'll send that to you and you can promote
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Perfect. Thanks, Mike. Over to you, Bernie.
Thank
Where'd
you.
Bernie go?
Kelly,
Oh,
I'm
there he
here.
is.
I'm still
I
here.
just have a quick question for Tony. For those of us who are interested in joining on Thursday, could you direct us on how to make sure that you get a little bit of payment? I'm sure I'm not the only one who's interested and believes that your amazing work should be compensated accordingly.
For Thursday?
Yeah.
How do you collect money, Tony?
You meant Wednesday for your sound bathing
Oh,
event?
for your sound.
Sound bathing. Sound bathing. Oh yeah. I can. It's in our calendar of events. I left a note there. I'll put it in again. And there's all our links. The one that says the calendar of events. That's the first thing that'll come up, and you could register for that. No problem.
Very good. And the general public can go to your website?
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Good
Thank
point,
you.
Kelly.
Yep. Thank you, Kelly.
Next item is Cyberhood has some free cyber training to keep you out of trouble. Just what not to click. They don't fix you, but they tell you what not to do so you don't have to get fixed. If that makes sense. Unless, of course, you're a cat. Sorry, I'm going to stop there because I just realized I'm just saying too much information. Creative Insight. What we do, we talk to people occasionally too glibly, and we do a podcast, Knack for Business. Doing well, Gentry Learning. It's all about understanding investing inside the real estate space. East Trade Winds is part of that. You'll also see that thing about the Canada Growth Network. That's special about having a Go High Level account. And if you're on the Wednesday session of Phoenix last week, you would have seen more detail. It'll probably be coming in upcoming sessions. And without much more ado, Mr. Crossman, the floor is yours. Tell us where you're at, what you do, and present away, sir.
Well, thank you. For those of you who don't know me, I am a voice actor primarily. But this time of year, as we get closer to the holiday season, I don the red suit and become Santa Claus for 6 or 8 or 10 weeks. My first event is this week Saturday, where I'll be in photo studios. I've got a couple of weeks of those, and then it's off to visit. I'm not a mall Santa. I'm not a shopping center Santa. I do corporate events, home visits, personal events, community events, that sort of thing. Schools, but I don't do the malls. I was supposed to be the Eaton Center Santa Claus in 2020, but of course, Something happened that year. I can't remember what it was. So that fell apart. But anyway, so be it. I'm here primarily to talk to you about voiceover and business today. And at the end, I have a little bit of a special offer for you. So here we go. Let's see if I can make this all come together. There we go. That one. And can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, good. Awesome. I love it when it works. I'm based in Simcoe, Ontario, but I work internationally. I have clients in 14 countries around the world at the moment. From 2025, I work in a variety of voiceover genres, and you're going to see some of those in a few minutes. When people talk to you about voiceover, what's the first thing you think of? In most cases, it's cartoons, animation, audiobooks, commercials for radio and television. Those are the ones that come to mind automatically for most of us. And those were the things that came to mind when I started into voiceover in 2018. However, I learned that there's a whole lot more to voiceover. When you're talking about voiceover for business, we talk about audio branding, telephony, IVR, and on-hold messaging, website welcomes, product and service explainers, social media marketing, training and onboarding, sales outreach, tours, and live event announcing. Audio branding, if you think about it for a moment, when you walk out of the room and you're listening to a TV show or watching a TV show or listening to the radio, you hear a specific piece of music or you hear a specific voice, you know immediately what that brand is. Telephony IVR, sometimes that's the first impression people get of your business is when they call you. Is it haphazard? Is it professional? It's going to make an impression. When they go to your website, is it a dry website? Do they have to figure out how to get their way through to this, that, or the other thing? You can have video or you can have audio narration, instructing in navigation. I've done a couple of websites where we've done tours. One of the costume designer organizations here in Canada did a project called From Concept to Creation, where they walked everybody through the process of designing and building costumes for a television or film production. I got to narrate that, and that lives on their website. Explainers for your products and services. I think that's fairly self-explanatory. You can create them. They can go up on your social media. They can go on your website. They can go anywhere and help you to connect more with your audience and your potential customers. Training and onboarding. If you're a business that hires employees, do you have to spend the time training them? Or could we set up something that's an online course or an online meetup that they could do their onboarding and their training from there? You do a quick check when they're finished and they're all ready to go without wasting a whole lot of your time. Sales outreach, obviously, we're back into commercials again. Tours. Have you ever gone to a museum or an art gallery and had one of those audio things in your ear so that it can tell you what it is you're looking at or what the situation is behind a particular piece of art or a museum installation? That's audio work. I have a couple of high-end real estate agents who, when they have a very special house or property that they want to sell, they'll do a video and I will do the voiceover for that to take the potential clients through that building or through that property. And then, of course, live event announcing. Are you hosting something? Are you doing a convention? Are you doing even online? It can be done. Are you doing a conference? One of my favorite ones was a conference a couple of years ago where I pre-recorded all the messages for a live event. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. We have 10 minutes before the conference begins, and be sure to turn off your cell phones. We did the same thing at 5 minutes. And at 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen, the meeting will begin in 1 minute. Please take your seats and turn off your damn cell phones. I don't know how well it worked. I wasn't there, but it was all pre-recorded, ready to go so that the sound people could play it. All of those are examples of audio voiceover without the usual commercials and audiobooks, cartoons and animation and video games. Yes, there's all of that, but there's so much more to it. I don't do a lot of animation. I don't do much in the way of cartoons. I have never worked on a video game. I've auditioned for a few, but I've never worked on them. I love to do what we call long form, e-learning, product explainers, commercial training, medical narration. I love doing medical narration and things like that. And of course, audiobooks. And I'm working on an audiobook right now, which is a 471 page scholarly treatise on postmodernism. So that's going to be fun. I've got chapter 1 is done. It was 2 hours and 46 minutes long. I've got 10 more chapters to go and to get done before the end of next week, because we have to have it in and get it to publishing on time. And there we go. And now for my special offer for you to help with your business over the holiday season. I will record a 1-minute voiceover of a script you provide, whether you want to use it for an explainer video, whether you want to use it for a special telephone message, whether you want to put it on your social media. You provide the video, I will do the voiceover, or I can record a 1-minute business, Christmas, or holiday message from my studio using one of my many backgrounds. Whether you want Christmas, whether you want something special, or if you have a photograph that you want, we can build that into a background. Topics can include products and services. You want to highlight something special for Christmas, or you just want to give people a broad look at what it is you do. Do you want to give them a holiday message? Something specific for the holidays. Doesn't have to be Christmas. What a lot of people don't realize is there are 47 holidays for different religions and cultures between the 1st of November, 1st of November and the 9th of January. So it doesn't have to necessarily be Christmas. It can be Hanukkah, Diwali, Kwanzaa, anything. Or if you want to give a special message to your family members who aren't going to be able to join you this Christmas time or this holiday season, we can write a script together. You can write a script, and then I will record it for you as a character. If you want Santa Claus, if you want Albus Dumbledore from Harry Potter, if you want Gandalf from The Lord of the Rings, or King Richard I from British history, or other characters that I portray, we can do that. Messages can be in pretty much any accent or dialect in my repertoire. If you've heard some of the pitches that I do, I can give it to you in British RP, of course, and you can speak with Her Majesty or His Majesty the King. Or if you like, I can take you to Scotland. Or if you would like perhaps a pastry chef to give your friends a message over the Christmas season with regards to food, we can go all sorts of places. And again, as I said, as Santa Claus, Father Christmas, Albus Dumbledore, and pretty much anybody else that I do. The message, once you've paid for it, is yours to be used on social media, websites, or a link you can send directly to clients. If you want to post it on YouTube and send a link to your client or your family, that's cool. Put it on your website, cool. If you want to use it for commercials, then we have to talk, because it becomes a different situation for usage and price and so on. The price for this is just $150 in cash. That's 50% off the regular price. And you can book it anytime up to the 10th of December. After that, my schedule just gets so busy, I don't have time to do it. So between November the 1st and the 10th of December, if you want it for Christmas, if you want it for a new year or sometime in 2026, we can book it after Christmas, as long as you book it by December the 31st, and we can do it early in the new year and go from there. And we can do all sorts of things. If you have an idea that I haven't talked about, by all means, let's chat about it. We'll see what we can come up with, and I'm sure we'll give you something that you'll be very proud of and that will help to funnel business into your direction. All you have to do is contact me through my website, voiceactingmagic.com, or on WhatsApp, and I look forward to discussing your project with you. And if you would like, I can take some questions or comments at this point.
Richard, thank you so much. And stop the share, and
Yep.
Kat's up for the first question.
There we go.
I don't have a question. Richard is just amazing, and I just wanted you guys to know that I've worked with Richard for a couple of years now. He does all of my video content. He does all my holiday messaging, my Black Friday offers, and everything. They are exceptionally well received. I don't write scripts. I write a lot of copy, but Richard does it best, so I let him do absolutely everything. The response I get from my customers is incredible. So seriously, guys, if you want something good this year for your business, you really, really need to speak to Richard. He's just amazing.
Go ahead, Sam.
Thanks, Kat.
Richard, thanks for your presentation. I have a question in regards to my website. Can, can something be just added to my website and say, say it's where you're pretending you're Santa Claus, you say, hurry to get your tires changed before your automobile becomes a sled? Something like that.
Most definitely. We do a short video, and you can post it on the homepage where it opens up immediately when people arrive, or you can have them just click on it and then the video will run. We can do either way. I'm not sure how that's done, but it can be done.
Okay, we can talk.
Yes.
So, Richard, just a quick question about is it amount of time that we're booking for? Or in other words, like if you get me for an hour or you get me for a half an hour, and with example that Sam gave you, if that takes, let's say, 15 minutes and you want to add something else, or is it just per message? How does it work?
In this particular case, it's per message. Generally, once we've gone through the consultation process and everything has been finalized, it takes me 15 to 20 minutes to record and edit. But we've got that consultation process which goes on ahead of time.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, thanks, Richard. Thanks for the clarity.
So, Richard, you only do English, right? You don't do other languages?
I don't do other languages. I'm not fluent enough. When I'm reading French, Italian, German, I understand it because I sang opera for 30 years professionally. I understand it, but I'm not conversational enough that I would try and do that. Now, if you want it in Scottish dialect, that's another story. I can give you that. Not just Scottish accent, but Scottish dialect.
There's a bottle of scotch in there, I bet.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, Richard, wonderful presentation. And just want to say you're very blessed that you have that talent. Because a lot of people out there, you always hear the sayings, you got to find your voice. You got to, get your voice out there. And a lot of people can't. And so it's a nice service that you provide. And again, you're very blessed to do that.
Well, thank you. I'm really happy I get the opportunity to get my voice out there.
Do you do IVRs for phone messaging too?
Oh, yes, definitely.
If you don't know what
if you want something special from, say, Santa Claus, you've reached such and such a thing. This is Santa Claus at the North Pole, wishing you a wonderful holiday season on behalf of Creative Insight. And then you can go into your regular message, or we can do something special for the Christmas season.
Perfect.
If you want to do your holiday hours or, that sort of thing, that works.
Well, Kat, oddly enough, your hand's up again. What's up?
Yeah, so I want to ask a stupid question because you just put ideas in my head. This is why I try not to talk to Richard often, because he just puts these weird ideas in my head. If I wanted, I'm assuming by Scottish dialect we're going Gaelic. If I wanted that as a character, would that cause you too much confusion?
Oh, no. I've been doing Scottish for years. My grandfather was born near Blairgowrie near Balmoral Castle.
Well, I know that, but what I mean is, like, if I wanted you to do like the Santa voice, but I wanted you to do Gaelic, could you merge the two?
Santa voice is no problem, certainly with Scottish dialect. But if you want to go into Gaelic, I'm going to have to do a little bit of practicing because I haven't done much Gaelic over the last little while, but it can be done.
Perfect. You've got some homework to do, Richard. Thank you.
Well, we got to write the script first before I could do any homework.
That's true.
Sam, go ahead.
I have a weird question. I just heard what I understood the word was Gaelic. Is it actually pronounced Gaelic?
yes and no. So Gaelic is like the English word. Gaelic is the Scottish version, but it's the same word.
But
Proper
in Scotland, it's
enunciation.
pronounced Gaelic.
Mhm.
Gaelic, yeah.
Gaelic. Thank you.
It's like the accents in there. Richard, thank you so much. Appreciate your presentation.
It was a
Just to,
pleasure. I will put all of the information in the chat for you.
perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I like the
Yeah.
all the examples you gave is where this can be applied, because we're trying to figure out where we could put that voice that would be applicable for our website or the phone. The phone
Any-
wouldn't be very good, but yeah. Thanks for all of the examples you gave us. I think that helps.
So just as a quick aside, East Trade Winds is tomorrow and Kat is presenting tomorrow. So that is the link for tomorrow. Did I say tomorrow? So yeah, Kat's presenting this time tomorrow at East Trade Winds. I'm going to stop saying that because it sounds a little iterative. And to close off, Steve Jobs' quote is, "The only way to do great work is to love what you do."